Alright, so I can never fail with William Blake. This is from his most well-known book, Songs of Innocence and of Experience. To find London. And I've read this before, but 150. I get it. You know what? Heck with it. Yeah, perfect. Found it. Okay, cool. London by William Blake. I wander through each chartered street, near where the chartered Thames does flow, and marks in every face I meet, marks of weakness, marks of woe. In every cry of every man, and every infant's cry of fear, and every voice and every ban, the mine-forged manacles I hear. How the chimney sweepers cry, every blackening church appalls, and the hapless soldier's sigh runs in blood down palace walls. But most through midnight streets I hear how the youthful harlot's curse blasts the newborn infant's tear, and blights with plagues the marriage hearse. So, London. Okay. So, this I was thinking of turning into a song, so this is more lyrical as well. And I don't know, I wanted to think of some sort of spiritual word, whether it's just a word or someone's name, so well, just for the title anyway. So this is what came to me. It's called Zebola. I looked it up. Nobody's ever messed with the word at all, so mine. Oh god, I feel like one of those freaking seagulls from Finding Nemo. Ugh. Ugh. Zebholah. I listened to the nostalgic melody of a summer's wind when my identity said, "Why do you do who you are within? Still of her night, round of her full moon, small of her trauma back, free yourself of this passing phase of hedonist sin. He doth not deserve the unearthly comforts of this central vice. With cowardice he returns the broken hearts of every smile he has ever enticed. I have never viewed a hedonist spurn pleasure with this much guilt. Who would have thought the day's floral resurrector would wilt? I laid across the kinetic particles of alternative sand when my identities spoke. Why do you do who you are inside? Blanketed fog separates into two puffs of dampened smoke. This is where the house of broken theologians reside. They pace to and fro in monologues of secrecy through their derivative texts, making advances towards concubines to exchange the filth of fluids through hollow sex. I have never seen a theologian kiss a concubine with this much fervor. Who would have thought that their evening would have concluded with one soft murmur? I know not only that I know, that which you want to know is also me. I'm a chameleon in the anatomy of dark, but a descendant of every race who only wishes to be. I'm enjoying yet another ego trip. How I wish I could set you free. Look at the undiscovered colors that await my amorous tongue. Trancing out into Alpha's neophyte plains of chrome, Ishakriya gathers Druidian followers to complete the sacred circle. I destroy the final remnants of a hero left unsung. What is a glass of room temperature water without thirst? What is secular Western divinity without judgment's self-righteous finger? You placed your scattered mind on the lover's windowsill and left it there for me to find. We are but mere guests in the haven where the living, this bloody handwriting, where the living blue eyeball is master and host. Abuse our planetary rights and the ultimate visionary sends us to oblivion. Is this our final decade or another visitation from my latest case of much-needed delirium? I took a saltwater schooner across the ocean of divorce when my identities said, "Why are you the one who you do within?" Voyage of the reflection across a livid watery spell. Captain of civility passes the aquatic torch to her next of kin. Shanties sang in the tradition of comedic tragedies dedicated to sailors, fantasizing of lives on solid ground, wealth for the tax-deprived tailors. I have never viewed a captain drown herself at morning's first glance. Sail away with me, O Leviathan, fanged impaler, to experience hatred's at first bite. I made love to the shadow of the mortal goddess I call her when my identity spoke. Why are you the one who you do inside? If our time is nigh, why do we give in to this unstructured beast? Love yourself, deep beneath her waking voice where two hearts collide. Her caramel body is transparent where her mortality once stood. I am burning alive for her as a real life human, sprang from the ashes of the puppet of wood. I have never seen a lovemaker avenge the tears of a heartbreaker. Fly away with me, O fallen phoenix, O Ziz, so that we may possess the final soul taker. I know not only that I know, that which you want to know is also me. I'm a viper in the crux of music, but a paradox of every word who only wishes to maintain his own decree. I'm enjoying yet another ego trip. I have been able to cast you all to the sea. Vomiting rainbow pathways never seemed this natural. Only one shall remain in my humble service, back to the shaded maple of Sister Willow where I was birthed again, drinking flowers and writing a melodious opus in the form of a pastoral, in the vein of a pastoral. What is a harvest banquet for the commoner without the need for hunger? What is oracular nihilism without the prophetic notion of a death mass? You left your senses on the windowsill and abandoned them without warning. We are but mere specks of a grander design depicted as the eye. Abuse our planetary rights and the ultimate visionary sends us to oblivion. I think I could see my last identity breaking loose from the chains of delirium. And then I got... thank you very much. And then I think I got one more. No, not that.
You could read one of your receipt poems.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh, just poems I read on the back of a receipt.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Sorry.
No, you never know. It's cool. Normally I don't do requests unless I've been asked to do so.
And he usually listens to me. I don't know why.
I usually do listen to her. Always gets me into bigger trouble than ever. Glad.
You're following a ginger. What do you expect?
I don't know. Oh, it's tall. Wait, what?
I said you're doomed.
Yeah, kinda.
Gingers either win everything or win some of the things.
That's true.
But you don't ever lose.
Unless it's St. Patrick's Day. I always lose on St. Patrick's Day.
I just get my first on
All right, oldie but a goodie. So a couple, like 2 or 3 of you may have heard this before. So to those 3, this is just Untitled. In the belly of the beast, digesting distorted delusions, I prosper nonetheless. In the mouth of madness, fucking failure in unknown fields, I am a newborn colony of cavities. In the head of hopelessness, awaiting apex anomalies, I am the answer to your second gust of wind. So this is eventuality. So this is Entropy's plan of attack. Okay. Thank you all very much for your time. I appreciate it. Aw, who asked you?
Okay, so you guys get to experience some more of my stuff.
Hey.
I'm going to do one that's very new.